She don't need anybody to tell her she's pretty. She's heard it every single day of her life. He's got to wonder what she sees in him when there's so many others standing in line. She gives herself to him, but he's still on the outside. She's alone in this world. She's nobody's girl. She turns up at his doorstep in the middle of the night, then she disappears for weeks at a time. Just enough to keep him wanting more, but never is he satisfied. And he's left to pick up the pieces, wondering what does he do this for. She's off in her own little world. She's nobody's girl. He said before I met her, oh, I didn't love nothing. I could take it or leave it, that was okay. She brings out a want in me for things I didn't even know that I need. She does anything she wants, anytime she wants it. With anyone, you know she wants it all. And then she gets all upset over the least little thing. Man, you hurt her, it make you feel so small. She's a walking contradiction, but I ache for her inside. She's fragile like a string of pearls. She's nobody's girl. I can feel your arms around me like it was yesterday. I can feel your breathing next to me and hear your laughter gay. You tried to tell me what was right, and I showed you what was real. All I ever live for now is this piece of wood and steel. In a world that's full of trouble, a world that's full of pain, Lord, many fall beside the road and they never rise again. Many more are bending low or broken at the wheel, but all I need to carry on is this piece of wood and steel. I was born my mother's only son. She loves me all she can, but there isn't much to say to her since I became a man. And I often met the devil, but I never made a deal. I just thank the Lord for hands to play this piece of wood and steel. Scarred and beaten, like the ragged clothes I wear, like the body that God gave me, I might give it better care. But I play it for the ladies, but I play it for a meal. Well, I play the strings just to hear them ring on this piece of wood and steel. I'm growing tired of searching now, there's nothing much I crave. Give or take a little time and you can write it on my grave. There's nothing more I care to own, nothing left to feel. 'Cause all I ever wanted was this piece of wood and steel. Yes, I can feel your arms around me like it was yesterday. I can feel your breathing next to me, hear your laughter. You tried to tell me what was right, and I showed you what was real. He's a wino, tried and true, done about everything there is to do. Worked on freighters, he worked in bars, he worked on farms, he worked on cars. And it was white port that put that look in his eye that grown men get when they need to cry. And we sat down on the curb to rest. His head just fell down on his chest. He says every single day it gets just a little bit harder to handle than yet. And then he lost the thread and his mind got cluttered and the words just rolled off down the gutter. He was elevator man in a cheap hotel in exchange for the rent on a one-room cell, and he's old with years beyond his time, no thanks to the world and the white port wine. He said, son, he always called me son. He said, life for you has just begun. And he told me the story that I'd heard before. I fell in love with the Dallas whore. It's been 17 years riding round, and he ain't been straight none of the time. Too many days of fighting the weather, too many nights of not being together. So he died. When they went through his personal effects, in among the stubs and the welfare checks was a crumbling picture of a girl in the door, address in Dallas and nothing more. And the welfare people provided the priests, and a couple from the mission up the street sang Amazing Grace. No one cried except some lady in black way off to the side. We all left and she's standing there with the black veil covering her silver hair, and old one-eyed John said her name was Alice. She used to be a hoe in Dallas. Let him roll. Oh, let him roll. Betty's gone to Dallas, rest his soul. Just you let him roll. Oh, oh, let him roll. They always said that heaven was just a Dallas hole. Let him roll. Let him roll. Betty's gone to Dallas, rest his soul. Just let him roll. Oh, let him roll. They always said that heaven was just a Dallas hole. Let him roll.